Hi, want to talk about a spooky podcast called the Parkdale Haunt. Parkdale Haunt is a podcast that I got notified of just as a general sort of publicity email from Stitcher to check this out. It was a new podcast series, 10 episodes long, and it follows a pair of women as they help one of the pair move into a newly inherited home. Turns out she was adopted, and relatives she never knew she had left her this big creepy house in Toronto. They move in, something feels wrong about the house. They're making a podcast about home renovations because they work in the media, and it's all very jokey and fun until weird stuff starts happening. They find out there's a history of a cult in the house, and the girl who's inherited the house starts behaving strangely because she's staying there. She starts sleepwalking, she starts saying things that she's forgetting, she starts losing time, and her friend gets more and more concerned, and you track this through the 10 episodes of the podcast. I'm not going to spoil it, but ultimately it is a very well done, very creepy and very well acted podcast. All the characters in it come across as 100% believable. The way they respond to things, the general sort of bullshit chitter chatter they give each other, which is something that a lot of scripts often forget to put in there. One that's always cited as being good for that kind of atmosphere building, is Alien, because you've just got these people stuck on a ship, and it's not all just sort of expository dialogue or sort of, factual stuff. People are just moaning about things and making like little bullshit comments to each other. But this has got that, but not too much, but it's got enough that makes them come across as believable characters. Sound effects and the story are suitably creepy. And what it does is it doesn't give you this great big crescendo of an ending, but it has an ending that leaves you thinking something. And I won't spoil it because there are various ways you can think about how the ending goes. But it leaves you thinking, right, now what's just happened? And you think back to various things that were said or done, and you try and work out whether or not that means something good's happened and this girl's had an epiphany and just sort of got on with her life, or whether something bad has happened and whether she's sort of in with the cult, in with the Rosemary's Baby crowd, in with the bad guys, as it were. And I thought it was very clever the way they did that, and it just made it much more believable and much more satisfying for me, because they could have gone the way of some great big ghost busting style ending, and they didn't. They decided to keep it low key, and I think that gave it that creepier feel to it. They've got lots of red herrings in the form of characters, which I think is good. And I think if you like podcasts, if you listen to them a lot, especially working from home now, if you want someone on in the background or to listen to while you're like doing your work, check out Parkdale Haunt. It's worth giving a go. And it's only 10 episodes long. It's a self-contained story, and you don't need to invest a lot of time in it. Let me know what you think. But otherwise, please feel free to give us a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe. It does help. And thanks for watching the channel.